All right, we are live today. Miranda, hello, hello, hello. This is another surprise live with Coach Miranda Minor, and we're actually here today. Let me just try to adjust it. All right, let's be comfortable. And we have our one on one talk with a 1 inch representative here in the Philippines Blockchain Week. And we're very glad to have one of our guests after the gala games earlier. Now our guest is none other than Nikita,
Yes.
right? How should we call? Is that what's your nickname?
I think it's Nick.
Nick.
Yes.
All right. So Nick is actually from 1 inch, and we just actually pulled him out of the busy. He's quite a busy guy, you know. He was interviewed earlier, but now we all have him in this very cozy media room. So we're gonna be here to talk about 1 inch, right, Nick?
Yeah.
But before that, talk to us. What do you do for 1 inch, and talk to us about the family in 1 inch as a community.
Um, Actually, I'm one of the core team members, and I'm officially a backend team lead. So
Okay.
I'm responsible almost for everything and on the backend side on
Okay.
1inch. It's quite a lot. We have I think only two backend team leads,
Okay.
and yeah, I actually was participated almost at each product that we have at 1inch.
Okay.
Starting from like token staking programs, farming programs, ending to like our mobile wallet
Okay.
and 1inch
Okay.
Pro, I think.
So you're a back end team lead. So are you into programming or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like software developer for quite some time,
Okay.
and yeah, I had experience building like several wallets before 1inch. I had
Okay.
my own company. Also after that, I was working at Binance at Trust Wallet,
Okay.
and after that, I was like, I just can't like refuse and join 1inch because
Okay.
it's my friends.
Okay. Okay. So basically you're a back end developer, Nick, and you work as well for Binance Trust Wallet for quite some time.
Yes,
How long were you there?
it was like almost okay. I think year.
A
or so.
year. Okay. Okay. And what were you doing for Binance Trust Wallet? Are you also the development team?
I was as well backend team lead. I
Backend,
was responsible
okay.
for all the backend like systems on Trust Wallet,
Okay.
like transaction history, for example, like prices,
Okay.
like also some referral systems, like all
All right.
kind
So
of
everything from an infrastructure of the wallet.
yes.
Okay, I have a lot of questions about that today. So by the way, Miranda, my name is Coach Miranda Minor, and I'm actually interviewing one of the awesome representatives from 1inch. His name is Nick, and he's actually a back-end team lead. He has a lot of knowledge about the back-end ecosystem, which is important for us to get to know. Hello, guys. So someone said, "Hi, Coach. Love 1inch merch and NFTs."
Thank you, thank you.
All right. Okay. So Nick, so talk to us about before we go with the 1inch ecosystem. So, in your experience for creation of wallets, because there's this most recent issue about, you know, tracking mechanisms of IP addresses
Yeah.
for MetaMask as an example, right? And I know 1inch is big on that today, from wallets, decentralized exchange, etc. So talk to us about your opinion about decentralized wallets. Is it still safe today? You think so?
Yes, I think it's actually pretty safe, but it depends. You know, like if you are talking about, there are multiple options of safety.
Okay.
It depends. I think it strictly depends on the amount of like assets that you are storing on your wallet. For example, if you are storing like $1 billion, you definitely need something like something solution that is only suitable for yourself and for your team. And you can manage these assets securely only alone. You know.
Okay.
You need some backups. You need like actually pretty hard system, like custodial system for that.
Custodial systems. Okay.
Yeah. But if you're talking about like not so high amounts, like some thousands of dollars, I think like $100,000,
Right.
it's okay. There will be no any issues. And
Okay.
I think I'm not actually very like afraid of tracking mechanism, tracking
Okay.
privacies, because basically there are multiple reasons why I do believe it's actually right now not working.
Okay.
The first one, actually, it's very a lot of data basically. Like
So it's just pure numbers. Is that what
Yes.
you're saying?
I mean, currently we already tracked everywhere. You know, like if you're using Google Chrome,
I
like
know.
something like
I was
this.
about to say that. I mean, you know, Camiranda, you know this. To be honest, if you create MetaMask, there's Google Chrome already, right? And you sign into Google Chrome. So there's someone who's tracking you already, right?
Yes,
So
yes. Even if you are using some Brave browser or like any browser that
I
is
know Brave
privacy-based,
browser, yeah.
anyway, you still will be tracked by your operation system, by your like internet provider, for example, that tracking your requests. It's very hard to be like anonymous or like very hard to get your privacy on.
So
And
you think it's only sort of a bad PR? You think so?
yes, I think it's like too much talking about that. Basically, I think there is no any point because we already have the same everywhere. And yeah, it's a good point to take care of that, to take it serious. But we need like to basically think like how we can talk with the larger companies like Google, like Apple, like Facebook
Right.
who are tracking you. It's not about MetaMask. It's about everyone else. I think like that are tracking you. And also, there is a lot of issues with regulation and with the compliance in multiple countries. They are obligatory to track you. They can't refuse to do this. Otherwise, they will be just in jail.
Okay.
Like so,
Okay.
basically, you just need like to. It's I think it's privacy currently is just more than only like software like issue or like product issue.
Right.
It's actually I think political issue mostly because currently there is no privacy. You can't afford privacy. You obligatory like your privacy is like legally destroyed basically. You will be tracked everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's now go to 1 inch, right? Miranda, if you have questions, please type them down in the question box. We're going to be reading them today. And ask questions about 1 inch because we have the right person to ask here. I'm interviewing Nick, a back-end team lead developer for 1 inch, right? So talk to us about 1 inch and what does 1 inch do today, and what's up and coming for 1 inch.
Actually, basically, as I just repeat myself, but
Yeah.
1inch is DEX aggregator. Is leading DEX aggregator. Basically, what does it mean to you? If you somehow swapping any token to any other token, for example, Ethereum or like Binance Smart Chain token or any token in the like next 10 networks like Ethereum, Clayton, Polygon, like all the popular EVM networks, and you have like somehow you sometimes need to buy something, for example, Ethereum or like Binance for stable coins or sell it. I think 1inch is the best place for you to sell it because you'll have just the best price on the market. We are still fighting for that, and we will be fighting for that like all the time. It's quite hard to search for the best rates and for optimizing that, but we are working on it all the time. We recently just released our V5 version of aggregation protocol.
Okay.
Actually, we are working hard all the time to find the workaround to optimize. We are fighting for each cent of user actually. Basically. Currently, we are focused on trading experience. I think it will be a pretty good update in this year.
When is it going to be released?
I think it will be end of this year or like beginning of the next year. It will be very soon. It will be deeply connected with the trading. I just do recommend you to take care and just, yeah, you will like it. I think you will like it. It will be like a bit small revolution, I think, in the trading experience.
So what's the unique? What is the unique feature that I will like about the upgrade?
I think it's basically allows you to do some stuff that right now you cannot do at all. Like I can't announce right now too much.
I understand. Okay.
But
okay.
I think that you will.
We will love it. So something's coming for 1inch.
Yes.
Next year.
Yes. And
What time next year? January, February?
January. I think it's January.
You only hear it from us, guys. January. By the way, I want to make sure. Are you guys monitoring our live? Can you check? Are we good? We're good. I'm actually doing live. That's why I'm asking the back end camera in here. Are we also in the camera? Can we record?
Here? No.
Yeah. Can we record, please? All right. Guys, sorry if you're hearing me giving instructions to the cameraman. I want to make sure we get this camera because we're also live in YouTube today. All right. Morning coach from John Chesup. Hello. William. Hello. Mang Tikul. Hello. Krinsok Trading. Hello. There's not much viewers today, but I'm sure that people will be able to repeat. But if you have questions, guys, just type me in my Discord or in any of my social media channels. I can ask the questions around here in the Philippines Blockchain Week. But again, we are with Nikita, who's actually a back-end team lead developer in 1inch, right? So he said that by January, there's going to be a development to be released for 1inch. He cannot disclose yet. Maybe it's a high proprietary information. Hello, DC De La Cruz. Hello to you guys. All right. So something that will be an upgrade for next year, more of improving experience?
Yes, I think it will improve user experience. It allows multiple like arbitrage, like multiple developers to earn some fees, to earn
Okay.
some like, yeah, it's actually changed a lot. It's like big upgrade for the Vanish protocol. It
Okay.
allows to add much more features.
Okay.
We will still have everything like what we have right now. It will be just one more feature.
One more feature.
Yes.
Okay. Who's your competition right now in the decentralized aggregators?
I think that currently it's very hard to say about competitors.
But who do you think are your competition? I mean, your own opinion.
My own opinion is that like in the DeFi, in general, in the crypto, everyone is competitive to each other and at the same time a friend.
Okay.
Like basically in Vanish, we have too much products, and for us, for example, we have a mobile wallet basically. For example, we have a mobile wallet for Android and iOS. It's pretty cool. I just recommend you to download it. You will like it. I definitely think that you will like it in future, and we have a lot of things for our users.
Okay.
We are pretty loyal to to everyone who is working on using our products.
So Nikita is just not answering my question. He's humble, right?
Just I will add. Like basically, I think that like for example, MetaMask is like in one way is our competitor.
Okay.
Because MetaMask have like the largest amount of users and it's competitor for our wallet, as well as Trust Wallet, for example.
Okay.
But on the same time, it's our friends because MetaMask and Trust Wallet are our
It's
clients.
connected to you
Yes.
can just convert and connect.
Yes,
Yeah,
and we don't want them fail. We want them to success, and we just think that it's very not straightforward right now. Yes, like basically we do have very good competitors, I think, and like it's not direct competitors, but for example, CowSwap, from my point of view, are pretty cool guys. Also, I think Paraswap are classical guys. Paraswap 0x Matcha, like their project, all of them are pretty good competitors. They don't allow us to relax.
Okay.
We need to fight with each other. I mean,
Alright.
in the technical way to fight with each other,
Okay.
of course.
And these are US based wallets?
To be honest, I don't know their legal position where they are based,
Okay.
but I think they are pretty the same position as we are, like
Okay.
actually internationally.
Okay.
Not sure about US.
Okay. Okay. All right. Maybe my last two questions for you, Nikita, is so talk to me about what do you think, single signature or multi-signature wallets? Which is better for you?
I think it depends on the amount of money that you are having.
Let's say we're talking about $1 million.
Okay, I think it's multi-signature,
Okay.
basically.
So it depends on the amount in your
Yes.
perspective.
Yes, because if you have too much money, you need to take care of that, and it's okay to spend some time for that, to spend like some resources, like have a partner, have a.
Right? 1 inch does multi-sig today, multi-signature.
We do have support of Gnosis multi-signature.
Okay.
So basically, you can use 1 inch for using Gnosis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So, so 1 inch is going to be launching some user experience improvements. What other customer feedback have you guys heard for the past? Well, maybe I'll change it for a little bit, right? So my question right now, the big questions I always ask in this room is the perspective of 1 inch in the environment in the industry today with the FTX problem happening, right? Have you guys seen drop in customers today, or people are now moving to DEXs because they're removing their money from centralized exchanges?
I think that we have very high spike of users activity for the last a couple of weeks.
Okay.
It's still a challenge for us, not because of the technology side, but in case of legal side, because we are obligatory to be comply with all the laws internationally, and FTX hacker was trying to use us. And it was a challenge. We're actually working with the compliance teams, like the leaders in the industry, to protect our users.
Right.
Do not allow hackers to use 1inch because basically it's illegal, and we don't want our users to to work together with hackers.
Right.
So
right.
basically, for us, it was a challenge to monitor the situation.
I was monitoring it as well, right? Because obviously it's an open data.
Yeah.
So you could see the funds flowing from centralized exchanges to decentralized aggregators like you guys.
Yeah.
And you're right, November 8th onwards, the amount of money coming in is crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's quite hard to say that it's flowing to the centralized exchange aggregator because we don't store any money. We don't have even on smart contracts any liquidity. You can't save or somehow deposit it, or even on our software. We just don't store anything. We have mostly an information service.
Information service.
But also, yes, we just have a very high spikes of activities, and our daily volumes are in record, almost a record for daily volume sometimes. We have 1 billion daily volume during this high like moments of FTX. And like from our point of view, I think it's just no-brainer right now to use DeFi instead of CeFi, and I just can't see any sense to use like any centralized. Maybe except there are some points to use
Or
centralized
maybe
exchanges.
to your point, we kind of diversify, right?
Yes.
Maybe spread them out a little bit, go to CeFi and DeFi and stuff like that, right?
Yes, I
Or
think
maybe even for for cold wallets, or hardware wallets, right?
from a point of view, like the DeFi and like everything connected with the non-custodial way, that storing assets on non-custodial way will be mass adoption and will be default soon, because actually there are almost no points to use CeFi except maybe only one if you are a professional trader.
If you're a trader, like my community is a trader, right? Exactly.
If you're a professional trader, definitely you can't like do the same in the DeFi right now. You can't have the same speeds, the same like rules of trading as, for example, on Binance. But if you are talking about mass adoption users or users that they just need to send some assets, I think it's the best option for everyone is just to store all their assets on their own. And if you need to trade, you deposit some assets on the Binance, for example, and when you finish all the stuff, you just withdraw that. It's, I think, the best option, and yeah, I think that currently it's very high very good moment for the DeFi because of this FTX situation. They just
Exactly.
destroy themselves and destroy like all the trust. And actually, it's obvious for me because like the whole crypto is about not trusting to people; it's about trusting to the code. It's like pretty logical for me.
Right, exactly. All right, Nikita, invite the Filipino community to try 1inch if they have not tried it. Download in their application.
Yeah. Welcome to. I think that I just want to say that 1inch is always loyal to our customers, to our users. And for example, when 1inch token was released, like our utility governance token, I think that almost all the community who used 1inch before got rewarded, and it was pretty good rewards.
Okay.
And so basically, we are always taking care of our users and our community. Like 1inch DAO is always taking care of them. And I just recommend you to use our wallet and to try our products. I think you will never will be disappointed about that. Yeah, we have a lot of updates coming soon for everything, for most of the products.
Okay. And I always ask my guests in the show to answer this question, if you don't mind. Have you tried balut? Have you heard about balut in the Philippines?
No, not yet.
Not yet, but do you know what balut is?
No.
It is a unborn chick inside a shell with feathers,
Wow.
and
Cool.
there's juice that you drink. You'll crack the egg and you'll eat it raw.
Wow.
That is
Sounds
something
interesting.
unique in the Philippines. And Miranda, I'm sure you guys have known me. I've asked that question earlier in my other guests. It looks like Nikita has not tried it yet, but I want you to try. I mean, if you've heard about it, there's even this food here in the Philippines. It's a one-day-old chick. So it just went out of the shell. They fried it.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. They fry it after 1 day, and people here eat. I've not tried it. I will never eat. I'm a Filipino. I've never tried it. But it's an exotic food here in the Philippines. You gotta try.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but aside from the drinks and the cool weather here so far, I'm sure you'll enjoy the Philippines. And
Thank
thanks
you so
for
much.
being here, guys. Guys, let's all type number 1 and give a clap to Nikita. Oh, it's not raw. Sorry, Ray. It's not raw. It was no. I don't mean raw. It's like balut is like you incubate it, but it's supposed to be born, but it's not. It's not born.
I got it.
Right. Of course, they warm it, but it's kind of a bit raw, so to speak. But you're right. It's not really like raw. It's like it's a balut, but just try it. It's good.
I will take it. I'll take a look.
You take a look, right? Enjoy the Philippines. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For being here, Nikita, and looking forward to have more 1inch presence here in the Philippines.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Kamiranda, thank you so much for watching. More interviews to come, Kamiranda, in our show. Abangan po natin more to come. Sabi ni Crypto Bass, try ko din daw ang Balut Crypto Challenge. No, I will not try Balut. I'm not. To be honest with you, I tried Balut, but there's no light, and I'm drinking. Good morning, everyone. More to come. Hello to our viewers, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you very much, and I will go live more here in the Philippines Blockchain Week with more